Alright, guys, you're tuning into iCup Clan League Division A Qualifiers Series number 3, game number 3 between JustIce spawning here in the bottom right, competing for uPro Legends, and his opponent will be from 7X Inactive team. It will be Smile here, so I'll be excited to see how this game's gonna roll out. It's TBC, so what? It's not gonna be on that aspect. So I have to assume Smile is random or race picker. I'll probably just say random for the sake of this casting, so I don't have to continue to second guess myself. But just know that he might be race picking, but I don't know why he'd race pick Zerg, then Protoss, and Zerg again. So I'm assuming, at least I believe Smile was Zerg first game. I could be completely wrong. I don't know exactly why he'd do that. And oddly enough though, Zerg on Aztec, I mean, pretty balanced map in general compared to statistics on this map. But you have that reverse ramp, which can make Terran really, really powerful. But also can make very, very Zerg really, really powerful. If Justice, or if Smile chose this map, you know, for the sake of having an idea. I mean, you know, maybe he was thinking, maybe I'll 3-gate him and try to go all in with him with a 3-gate, or maybe I'm Zerg. Maybe I'll go, you know, 2-hatch Lurker, which can be very, very powerful if you can get these. If you pressure with a lot of lings and buy enough time for your Hydra to get over here, morph them into Lurkers over here so they can't actually escape, and borrow them immediately, and then they're forced to engage with just like solely Marines, and that's never a position where you really want to be in. But we'll see. We'll see if that's gonna happen. We'll see if my analysis will actually happen. I've been very wrong before, and I can't say it will be any more different. But it looks like 11 pool. Oh no, okay. So he went. Sorry. So he did 12 pool. He did 12 hatch into 11 pool, and then he's gonna be throwing it back up to 12 and probably get gas. It's probably gonna be opening for Smile here. Alright, so Smile's gonna be scouting right here, but there is an SCV to block that, and I'm not quite sure he can actually face through that. Will he be able to get through? It doesn't look like that. Alright, so it looks like 2 bioplane for sure coming out of JustIce right here. I think it's the same players from that Goliath game that I saw from that really quirky opening. I can't say it is. There's just some part of me that just says no, this is not possible. But regardless, we have a refinery coming in right now. So I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess. Okay, please bear with me. That we will be seeing some kind of eBay with +1 stim timing push. Well, it looks like it's gonna be 3-hatch Meatless, which, I mean, this space does give you a little bit more surface area for the Meatless to run around, because there isn't as much space where Terran likes to put turrets here, because they put them in the mineral line, but then they kind of end up mannering themselves. And I think you can put them into the mineral line as well, but oftentimes players don't do that, which probably partially the reason is because, well, number one, they end up putting depots right next to that, so it's really hard for them to put it. But not only that, though, it's like harder to like repair them. You know, it's harder to get like more surface area for the SCVs to repair. So it does make it a little bit more challenging for them to do so. And even in the standard sunken colony, there is a Bible shipping here from JustIce right now, without, I think he's going without stim. I can't tell for sure, but I think he doesn't have stim yet. I can't check, but I just want to say, yeah, he's just started to stim, and he's gonna, well, I guess he's just pressuring a little bit. I mean, it's not the worst thing. He's even getting fire bats for this. Now, does he go for, I think it's gonna be 3-hatch Meatless. Now, does that work on this map? Again, it really depends on turret placement and really the placement of everything in the base. You know, I mean, getting the mineral line with Marines is already really hard as it is, because Marines can't phase through stuff like the CVs can. So they kind of just like run into it, and then they hit a block, and they kind of like stim, run, and then they get blocked again. And then it's also the same. It's the same thing with going in and out. Meatless don't have to worry about that. They can just glide over, harass, run away, come back when the friends are following them, run back, which makes Meatless play really, really difficult to deal with. But again, we'll have to see. And again, another big bio push coming here. Now looking at the statistics right here, as last game we didn't really need to use this as much. And these are backwards. 20 drones to 18 SCPs. Whoa, hold on. That probably means going all in at this, I feel like. Or Zerk's been droning really, really hard. Are you seeing eBay? Alright, okay. Well, he has 2 fire reps here too, which is quite a lot. You need to make sure those fire reps get in the front though, which yeah, looks like it will be. 16 lings though. Oh, wait, that's actually really huge that he got away, because if he's smart, if Smile's smart, he can just kill off reinforcements. He'll be able to intercept the ling, maybe, nope. This is Marine, okay, there we go. As all these units being rallied here, he does have 2 SCVs here. That is enough sunken though, I believe, to thwart this push. But, I don't know, I feel like that just took way too long for this push to come in. Alright. He may just back off. He can't continue to reinforce now. These stupid lings are in the way. Yeah, he's gonna start rallying them in his base. Gonna go for it. Now, does it work? I mean, that's the true question here. Fire Raptors instantly died. Now remember, there's gonna be more lings DPS coming in right now. Yeah, there's too much stuff. JustIce just leaves. That was definitely an all-in push right there. I think for that, well, you probably need like armor or something along those lines to really deal with that really, really pressure heavy. Alright, so JustIce, did lose, which I'm a little disappointed. I mean, after, well, I mean, I guess like recently, I still can't remember game 1. Please give me a second to reference game 1 for a second. Let me see here for a second. 007. Let's see here. Now that's Ducly. Excuse me. Hold on. That I want 008. Final reference game 1 here. Is this the bizarre game? Yeah. So game 1, JustIce was, doing that really Goliath weird opening on that map, which I didn't really quite understand why. I guess it's just because he's just not that macro oriented. I mean, what can I tell you? He just doesn't appear that macro oriented, which is fine. You can go all in. So I guess on this map per se, it's not that concerning. Let me just beat this. Okay, there we go. I can't really say it's like that when I think about it. Like he went all in. I mean, the last game he went all in 2 fact all in, and then this one he's going for a bio all in. I don't even necessarily think it's like necessarily an all in at that point. I mean, he definitely pressured earlier than Mutilus, because it normally happens with pressures and then Mutilus come out. What maybe he could have done was hide that push to the point where the Zerg doesn't know about it. So, put enough Marines in the base so they can't get in the base. And then when the Mutilus come out, pressure, enforce base trade, and Marine Medic Firebat definitely beats 3 Mutilus for a base trade. Not only that, Terran can lift off and just separate their bases like this. So, that ideally would have been the best circumstances for JustIce. Smile, played it really well, put a lot of Funkins out, dealt with it very fine. He didn't even GG. But, well, that pretty much means that... Oh, okay, so JustIce lost, meaning that 7x won game, this series. Alright, cool. Alright, fun for that kind of stuff. But anyway, guys, that means we're going to go on our next series, guys. Guys, thanks for watching this last game. Sorry I'm a little washed out. Maybe if I go back. Nah, still it's not. It's not auto. You auto-focusing, man? No, I can't. Well, there you go. There, I'm a little bit better. But still, great game anyway. This is why you don't do all-in, says Terran. You lose. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. We'll go on to the next series. I think it's going to be the 2v2, actually. So, yeah, that wraps up the 1v1s, I believe. Yeah, that wraps up the 1v1s, guys. So that's great. So it's going to have to come down to this 2v2. Does uPro win, beating them 3-1? For our purposes, again, there was the 4th game, but we don't have it. We don't have it done. And does 7x tie it up? We'll have to see. Alright, guys, thanks for watching, and peace, guys. Have a great day. We'll be back momentarily.